Alright, let's do a fun character. I like Kenshi. So we'll take care of this one now. Then I got the worst character out of the way. I still don't have every character in this game unlocked either. Although blind, the swordsman who simply calls himself Kenshi is an accomplished warrior. The sword of his ancestors guides his movement as if he could see. The sword also seems to give him powers far beyond that of average combatants. Tai Chi Chuan, or Supreme Ultimate Fist, consists of 12 postures which form the basis for all modern Tai Chi. It is considered an internal form of martial art where internal energy, or Chi, is an important element. Kenshi's actually one of my favorite characters in the series. He's pretty good. Not in this game, he's actually better in the next one I'm going to play. Oh. Juggle. Blue coins, please. Good. There's one thing that's really annoying about this game is the crypt where you unlock everything is locked behind different colored coins. And the coins you get are random, so you never know if you're going to get the ones you actually need. Which really sucks. Well done, Kenshi is descended from a line of long-forgotten warriors. Kings who raided in a region somewhere between Europe and China. Their people were comprised of a mixture of both culture. This is San Shao style. Oops. I guess I'm gonna have to juggle again, right? Yep. Oh. Mission complete. Blue coins. That got red that time. You have Master Kenshi's unarmed fighting styles, but now you must learn why he is referred to as the Sword Saint. For many years, Kenshi roamed the East, challenging the master swordsmen of that region to sword duels. He desired to become the greatest swordsman in the world and slew many great warriors to prove his superiority. You will challenge Master Boraicho of Outworld with Kenshi's katana fighting style, so that you may learn to be the best. Next. I forgot this. He does it. No, he doesn't impale. Sidestep swing. Oh, almost had him. There we go. Oh, gotta hit him 5 times. I thought it was 3. There we go. Takes care of that. After defeating a master swordsman in Japan, Kenshi was confronted by an old Chinese man named Sheng, who explained that for a price he could lead Kenshi to an ancient sword of historical importance. Although he was annoyed by the old man's persistence, Kenshi finally agreed to meet him at a remote location in China, where the sword was located. He convinced himself that he should have a sword that reflected his greatness. Really? There we go. Green coins, please. I got gold. Kenshi traveled to China to meet with Sheng. The old Chinese man guided him through an underground labyrinth, which led to a burial chamber. Sung instructed Kenshi to lift the heavy stone lid from an altar-like structure. Sung explained that Kenshi would find the sword hidden inside.
So for the ones of you in the chat,
Right.
put down there what you would like to see the Rose play next year on his charity stream.
Yeah, I'm definitely open to ideas. That's for sure. I mean, next year is just, a long ways away, so.
See you, Mikkel. Thank you for stopping by. I mean, next year, if you all want Rose to play the Mary Kate games, let him know.
You'd really make me go through that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Casey sent them to you for a reason, bud.
Well, he sent me 2 copies of the same game, so I only have 1. Well, technically I have 2, but the other one is a dud. It doesn't work.
That's why he sent you a good copy. This way you can play it on a charity stream.
Yeah, I'd rather eat dog shit before I play that.
Or if you want to see Rose eat dog shit, put that in the comments too. Since he just opened his mouth and said it.
Upon opening the altar, the last thing Kenshi saw was a bright green blast. He stumbled back, blinded. The old Chinese man, Sung, was in fact the sorcerer Shang Tsung, who devoured the souls of the warrior kings that Kenshi had released. Shang Tsung left Kenshi to die in the labyrinth, but the sword he found inside the altar led him out by some otherworldly power. Michael's laughing. He said, LOL.
Who knows? By this time next year, you may be able to play that new Texas Chainsaw game we was talking about earlier.
That's possible.
It should be released by this time next year, you'd think. But stranger things have happened.
Right. Just like the AEW game was supposed to come out this year, and that so far hasn't happened.
Yep.
To the point where they actually stopped advertising it on TV. Greed coins. There we go. 200 greens. More than a decade after betraying his warrior king ancestor, Kenshi has been spying on the activities of Shang Tsung in Outworld, where he learned of the sorcerer's alliance with Quan Chi and their assassination of Emperor Shao Kahn. He relayed the information to Jax in Earthrealm, but upon returning to Outworld, he found that his portal beacon no longer received a signal. He was trapped in Outworld.
Yeah, I figured at least you can get the suggestions now. It will give you plenty of time to get that game if you don't already have it.
Right.
There'd be no excuse why you wouldn't have it then.
Besides the fact that if it's Mary Kate and Ashley, I wouldn't openly want to buy that. So I'll make Casey buy them all for me if that's the case.
If somebody wanted you to play that game, though, then what choice would you have?
Well, then they are more than welcome to buy it for me and send it to me.
You already got one.
To the point where after I was done with it, I would send it back.
Anna Pluto, if you're in the chat, what do you think, man? It's Steve Callan. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Steve Callan? Kenshi sympathized with the plight of the enigmatic combatants Ermac, the outworld warrior spirits that had been manifested themselves in the form of a ninja, had been violated by Shao Kahn. In in much the same way that Kenshi's ancestors had been enslaved by Shang Tsung. Kenshi was taught the telekinetic slam by Ermac in return for freeing him from the control of the Emperor.
The question was, Pluto, would you want to see your brother go through the antagonizing and absolute torture of playing the Mary Kate game next year on stream?
Or more than one of them, as he wants to make me suffer as much as humanly possible. Because I can tell you right now, I ain't gonna get much mileage out of one game. So
that could be one of those days where you go through a plethora of games.
Yeah, that would have to be the case.
I would be all for seeing Rose get tortured for a good cause.
Doing good. Hope everyone's doing good.
Oh,
yes,
your brother said yes, you should play them.
Of course he's going to say that.
Make that note there, Rose.
You better remind me, because I'm sure there's going to be a note that will not be written down.
Pluto, write that down. Make sure he does it next year.
Or knowing you, you'll just timestamp this stream and say, remember we talked about this last year? Valley of the Dead. You have finally caught up with Sorcerer Shang Tsung in Outworld. Now is the time to avenge the souls of your Warrior King ancestors. Expand upon your combo training by learning Kenshi's style branch combination attacks. And rain suffering upon the evil sorcerer who deceived you and so many years ago.
Your brother said you should try and play Mount Your Friends.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds disgusting. If it's a game that'll get me banned, it's certainly not going to happen. That sounds like a game that'll get me banned. Whoop, wrong way.
Hey, Steve Callahan, what do you think Rose should do so we could start getting this mapped out for next year? What game should he play?
Well, I guess that'll be a less than serious topic eventually, huh?
Your brother said it's a funny game.
What he thinks is funny and what I think is funny are two different funnies. I didn't even do that string correctly and it still gave it to me.
He said somebody played it on YouTube a while ago.
Oh, Dashi? I know who Dashi is. Alright, last one. And this is going to say the same thing as before, so I don't have to read this part. It says the same thing for every character.
Round one. Fight!
So that would be one you can look into.
I suppose.
That'd be a less than serious night where you can do a trial run on it.
Right?
Same for the Mary Kate game. See how good you are at it.
I've already played it. It's a Mario Party ripoff. So it's not much to be good at.
He said a lot of popular YouTubers have played it.
Wow, you're blocking everything, aren't you, bud? Oh god, he's gonna take this round from me, or not. One thing I like about the Mortal Kombat games now the Mortal Kombat game I play now compared to the ones that are out now is the blood actually stays on the floor in these games, whereas in the current games they don't really do that.
No, because too many people have bitched about it. We are coming up on the softer generations.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get worse from here on out.
11:05. Gotta check something right quick.
Your brother said you should play the SpongeBob ketamine game.
What is that? I don't even want to know if I want to know what that is.